Hello everybody, GZTV back with another video, and in this video, it smells atrocious in my room, we are talking about the weekly track Roundup, everything besides Lucky that dropped this week, because obviously, if you guys didn't know, on my channel, check it out, Lucky, Flawless Like Me, the album review is out. It's like 24 minutes, I don't know why my videos are getting so lengthy recently, but yeah, Jesus. Holy voice crack. Okay, so we have this video, and then we're going to talk about The Walking Dead. Then I'm probably going to take a break till like later and then make the Madden video. I got some stuff to do today. Not that much, but Glorilla and Cardi B is what we're going to start out with. Now, you guys are probably hating, but like I kind of have to listen to this music because some of the biggest female artists in the game, Glorilla, definitely an up-and-coming, FNF, fuck, free, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say the word. There's been a lot of remixes to that song. That's really what shot her into the stardom. And now she has a song called Tomorrow 2, the sequel to the first Tomorrow song that actually showed up on the CMG label album. So that's definitely interesting. And yeah, Tomorrow 2, it has Cardi B. So her name is just plummeting. Or skyrocketing. Why did I say plummeting? Skyrocketing into the mainstream. Her and Ice Spice are really taking it over for the female rap game. So I got a lot of praise for them. I got respect for people that achieve success like that. So yeah, shout out to Glorilla, shout out to Cardi B for that song. Up next we have Kid Cudi and Ty Dolla $ign. Kid Cudi dropping, I think, his second single for the album Intergalactic, which, by the way, next week is going to be such a big week for music. We have Freddie Gibbs and Kid Cudi dropping their albums. I know for a fact Freddie Gibbs is going to have 13 new songs next week. I'm not sure about Kid Cudi. He hasn't made any announcements, just that the album is going to come with the TV show, which is cool as hell. I think it's going to be on Netflix. I might check it out. I don't know, just for fun. It might add to the album. You never know. We'll just have to see what his strategy is. Kid Cudi hasn't really had much of a rollout for this Intergalactic project, but I mean, he's been showing up in different places. He's been talking with guys like Joe Burrow and Bose and like having all these interviews, having concerts, having a lot of drama. That's really pushed himself, and it's sad to say that the drama's helped him out a little bit, but it is what it is. I mean, I feel like this album's going to be pretty good. I don't know how high my expectations are going into this thing. I really enjoyed Man on the Moon 3. So we'll have to see what I think of Intergalactic. I think we're going into a different vibe with the vocals. A lot less like a Man on the Moon series, and a lot more like I don't even know, to be honest with you. A lot more vocally tuned and less rapping. You have Ty Dolla $ign on this song, so that gives you a decent sign for the record. And then the record itself is kind of forgettable. I don't know. I might enjoy his new album. He might drop some cool shit. We'll have to see. I feel like it's going to be very mainstream. It's going to be very poppy sounding, if you know what I mean. DaBaby dropped his album, Blame It on Baby 2, and I can't believe he named this album Blame It on Baby 2 because it is possibly the worst successor possible for this album. This album sucks. I don't really want to talk about it that much. I don't think it's good. He's terrible. You look at the first Blame It on Baby, like let's check it out. I'm not even gonna look at the Blame It on Baby 2 track. Blame It on Baby, the album. Compared to this album, you have Pickup, you have Rockstar, you have Jump. I mean, and not to mention the decent tracks he dropped on the deluxe. This isn't the record that I thought it was, actually. He dropped the deluxe, and it had Practice, it had Blind was okay. No Dribble was good. Go, TLC. The deluxe was honestly better than the original for Blame It on Baby, now that I think about it. But this project was so garbage. The only feature he had was Anthony Hamilton. What the fuck is that? And again, I don't listen to albums for features whatsoever, but with DaBaby, he needs features. He needs features to make a good record. Let's be honest. There's certain artists that need that. I'm just going to move on. Obviously, we reviewed Lucky, so now we're going to talk about Ronnie. Well, Ronnie J didn't even drop. What am I talking about? Freddie Gibbs dropped Dark Hearted, the second single. He obviously had Too Much with Moneybagg Yo, his second single for Soul Sold Separately, which he is advertising to be Album of the Year. Now, the concept looks very interesting. Seems a lot more interesting, and it seems like he put a lot more effort into the concept of this record than he did for the other concepts of the records. I feel like a lot of his other records, the songs, have a separate concept, but I think this album's gonna mesh really well. Now, for the song itself, Too Much is a pretty good song. It's caught on with me, and I really like that he worked with Moneybagg Yo because I've been a pretty big fan of Moneybagg Yo's decent work or recent work. Dark Hearted, nothing too memorable about this song. I'm just kind of discussing the rollouts of Kid Cudi and Freddie Gibbs because those are like the highlights of the week, and I cannot wait to listen to those albums next Friday. But yeah, let's just move on. Lil Nas X, Star Walking, brand new single from one of the biggest artists in the game right now, and he's still maintaining his name through sponsorships. He's the League of Legends president, for crying out loud, and he used that to promote this record. This guy's a marketing genius, through his visuals, through his aesthetic, through everything. He's like nothing we've ever seen before. He's literally, he's like a black Elton John. I'm gonna be honest with you, his music doesn't sound like that, but just what he's known for and what he does out here, he's like Elton John. He's like a black Elton John in a modern day version. That's what I look at him as. Is that controversial? Maybe. I don't know. It's not even just because they're gay. That's a big part of it, obviously, because that's a big part of what he promotes out of himself, and that influences what deals he takes. Obviously gay people have different sponsorships than straight people, but I don't know. I don't really make any sense here. Don't even take my word. This song's actually pretty good. The chorus is great. The vocals are fantastic on this. Start Walking. I think it's a really good song. It's one of the catchier songs that has dropped this week, and one of the only catchy songs that dropped this week. Let's be honest. It's been a really dead week. YG dropped Maniac, one of the better singles we've heard. He is dropping an album next week. But I'm not really that excited for this. I Got Issues. We got 11 new tracks coming out next week. We have Her, Roddy Ricch, Post Malone, and Nas on this thing. Nas is a pretty big feature. I gotta commend him for getting that feature on this record, but sorry if you hear the TV in the background. I'm watching the Packers game, so I just wanted to get this video out. I'm gonna put my Packers jersey on after this video, actually, but YG, it's one of the better singles besides Scared Money. Obviously, Scared Money was pretty good. Baby Tate came out and dropped a song with 2 Chainz. That's pretty good. Baby Tate has an album coming up as well. A lot of people are rolling out their albums with singles. This is a big week for that. This song is not very memorable. I think Baby Tate honestly had the best part. I think she did pretty good on this thing, but overall, I wasn't a huge fan of this song, but shout out to her. Russ has a brand new song out called Last Night Again. This man drops singles out the blue like this, like clockwork. He never fails to please his fans. Decent vocals on this record. I don't really have much to say about it, though. We have DC the Don dropping Zombieland. DC the Don is pretty decent. I fell in love with a couple of his songs that he's dropped in the last couple of years. So, this song was okay. Again, I don't know. Some of these artists are just casual listenings for me. Not that they're bad artists, but yeah. Dream Doll has a brand new album out. I wanted to talk about Dream Doll's new album. I didn't listen to all of it. Obviously, I just listened to the features because that's what I do with artists like this. Life in Plastic 3, so she's admitting that she uses silicone and plastic. So I think Capella Gray's okay, but I only listened to the track with French Montana and Cash Doll. Those are the only 2 tracks off the project I listened to, and none of them were that amazing. I just wanted to show her some love and listen to her record. Give her some album sales, I suppose. Let's move on here. Did Taliban Duda have anybody on his album? I don't believe so. No, I don't think he had any features. Da Boy Dame dropped a song with Yo Gotti, Jeezy, and Project Papa, who I've not heard of Project Papa or Da Boy Dame. But Yo Gotti and Jeezy obviously brings up some pretty big anticipation. So yeah, there's that. What else? Dom Corleo dropped a song, Ginseng. That's a, what's his name? Holy fuck, I can't think. Oh my god. Young Lean. The bitches come and go, but I stay. And obviously he sampled that song, as a lot of people have been doing, because it's a legendary song in like cloud rap and underground back then. So yeah, Junior Choi, I think is how you say his name. TikTok, not the best song, but obviously he made a big name, so I had to check out that song. The last thing we're going to talk about is Anti-Dominus. I don't think he had any features, actually. No one too crazy. No, we're not going to talk about him. Okay, that's the video. Not the greatest week for music, but yeah, we're done there. I'm probably going to go watch the game for a little bit and then make my Walking Dead video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's GZTV, talking about music every single week. We do edited album reviews, and then the rest of the music we just talk about on the channel at the end of the week. So it's a fun time. Have a good rest of your guys' day. I'm going to go watch some football. We've had some great games today. Be on the lookout for this week in the NFL, week 3, coming Tuesday, in a couple days here. So it's going to be a fun time. I'm stressing out in school, but I always have